Jaleesa.
Jaleesa.
Nice to meet you guys. So
Nice
this
to
is
meet
a
you.
very exciting time for young actors.
Yeah,
Sure.
Are you having fun?
Having a
yeah,
lot of
having a
fun.
blast.
Making waves.
So this film has,
That's wild.
it's a lot to talk about with this film, but we're going to talk about the fun stuff first.
Okay.
Tell me about the sideshow scene
Oh.
and what it was
Oh,
like
it
shooting
was
that.
just
There we
fun.
go.
That was like the greatest experience
Yeah.
ever. I've never experienced something like that, and like all those cars, like just being able to do a donut.
Yeah.
It was
I've only
crazy.
seen it in the movies.
Right. And
Well, you're
we were
actually in
front
the
of
car.
it.
You were in the car because
Yeah,
there's a scene.
I was in front of it.
Oh,
You got
but
to
you
get
guys
into it.
weren't in the car. They pulled us.
Yeah, we
No.
didn't get to.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, they tried us. They left us out that experience.
It was
Yeah.
crazy though, and like the smell of like the burning rubber and everything. It was just
Yeah.
That
crazy.
whole environment was
Yeah.
cool. Seeing the BART go by,
was so lit.
everybody on the BART watching. Like,
Yeah.
It was crazy. It was
Yeah.
really cool. That was I just said that was my favorite part.
Yeah, it was
so.
like probably the funnest scenes to shoot.
So besides the fun moments, I think the film was pretty intense. A lot of people in the theater, we were very uncomfortable. And I
Good.
think one of the most intense scenes was probably when you put the gun to Flacco's child's head.
Yeah.
Everybody is.
Everyone was
said
like,
that.
what the hell? This is
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
What was the aura like shooting that? How old was the kid?
Lil Mike was like,
It's like 7.
yeah,
Seven?
around
Yeah.
that.
7 and 8.
was really young.
Yeah, but he was cool. He was a cool little kid. He didn't even, he
Yeah,
had no
Mike.
care in the world. He,
Yeah.
he didn't
Mike
even
is
know
a
what's
chill
going
guy.
on. He was just chill. But just that scene was like so intense. Like I had to like step away for a couple of minutes. Like
Yeah.
you know, like dang, putting a gun to a kid's head. But right after that, it's the shootout, and I just love like movies with shootouts. So I was
Yeah.
like, oh yeah,
Had to get in
this
the
is
zone.
crazy
Had a lot
right
of
here.
fun doing that.
Oh yeah.
Now, Christopher and CJ, I want to hear from you guys. Why do your characters forgive him so soon? Like, we get a moment where your character is kind of like not messing with him, but then I feel there's this forgiveness, and I want to hear why you feel that way. The characters were like that.
For me, it's like when you have been friends with somebody for that long, there's not a lot that can, we went, even though he put us in that situation, we still all went through that situation together.
Yeah.
And it's not like he had any hate towards us. This is my little brother. So it's just like at the end of the day, I realized how important I am in his life and how important he is in my life. And I got over it. It's just,
Well, I think what I struggled a little bit was just, it's a lot of like negative images of people who look like us. And so, especially young people who
Yeah.
look like us, right? Who live in these
it can
environments.
definitely be taken a whole different way.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're
So what, for young black kids, young kids of color who look like you, what is the message for them in this film?
Really, for me, the main message is like material items aren't everything. Like
Right.
stick to you, be true to yourself. Don't follow the crowd, just because everybody's wearing Jordans, you don't have to wear Jordans. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And that's one thing Brandon realizes. And even though he gets the shoes back, he realizes like, okay, I'm nothing without these two. Like, so at the end of the day, friendship. is gonna conquer all, and stay true to yourself.
And with everything going on in our culture, it's like violence. I think the main message of this movie is that violence doesn't make you a man, period. For youth, for 18 and younger, going back and doing what Brandon did is not gonna make you more of a man than saving up and buying another pair of sneakers again. You know what I'm saying?